Chrissy Teigen addressed her mental health struggles after being canceled over bullying claims. Hey guys, welcome to another shared news from home. Chrissy Teigen is back on Instagram with a lot to say, but before we get into it, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Morgan Wright. Let's start at the beginning because, in case you missed it, we're going to catch you up to speed. In May, Chrissy Teigen apologized to Courtney Stodden over an offensive tweet she sent her from 2011, saying she was ashamed and completely embarrassed about her past behavior. Chrissy was bullying Courtney on social media via Twitter. And after a month away from social media, Chrissy then returned again in June to write a lengthy Medium article to reflect on her actions. Well, she took some more time off from Instagram, but she's back speaking out again in a very lengthy post. I'm going to go through it section by section so we can really get into what Chrissy has to say. She started off by saying, I feel lost and need to find my place again. I need to snap out of this. I desperately want to communicate with you guys instead of pretending everything is okay. I'm not used to any other way. Cancel Club is a fascinating thing, and I have learned a whole lot. Only a few understand it, and it's impossible to know until you are in it. So, when I first saw this post from Chrissy Teigen, I will be honest with you, my immediate reaction was a bit of an eye roll. Chrissy, the more you talk about this, the more people are going to continue to talk about it. So, why keep the conversation going if you're trying to move on from it? But the more I thought about it, her whole shtick was being funny on the internet. So for her to be canceled and to have that audience taken away from her might be really hard. Now, I do think that there are some more important things in the world to be worried about, other than being able to tell jokes on Twitter and Instagram, but those are her feelings and I will respect those. To get back into what she said on her caption, she said, all I know is I love you guys. I miss you guys. And I just needed an honest moment with you because I'm just tired of being sick with myself all day. I don't even know if it's good to say any of this because it's going to get brutally picked apart, but I don't know. I can't do this silent stuff anymore. Now, I also can kind of understand where she's coming from because no matter what you do on the internet, there's always going to be people who have bad things to say, especially when you have millions of followers like Chrissy Teigen. I mean, I have a TikTok, I have an Instagram page with not nearly as many followers as her, and you still do get these comments from time to time that make you feel bad about yourself. It's definitely not good for your mental health. I do believe that there are proactive ways for you to kind of shut that out. Now, it might be harder on a bigger scale than the stuff that I do on a day to day basis, but it is interesting to me that she kind of admits here that she's looking for validation in her Instagram followers and her Instagram comments. And like I said before, the more she talks about it, the more other people are going to talk about it. So she's not really doing herself any favors by doing interviews and making lengthy Instagram posts. Now, I want to say that I don't agree with cancel culture. I am a firm believer in course correction. We learn from our mistakes, we move on, and we evolve into better people. With that being said, it's time to move on. Both Chrissy and the people who are still canceling her. Look, she can't go back and change the past. What happened in the past happened. She can't do anything about that. What is important for us as her audience is to see if she does better in the future. If she advocates for anti bullying campaigns, if she is an advocate for those dealing with some mental health issues. So, if you are one of the people that are trolling Chrissy Teigen in the comments, maybe think for a second how you would feel if it were you, and let's just move on from this. Finally, she wraps it up by saying, if you or someone you know has been canceled, please let me know if there is a cancel club reunion because I could use some time off my couch. Thank you, goodbye, and I love you. I did see a comment from Heather McDonald, who is a comedian. She hosts the Juicy Scoop podcast. I thought it was hilarious. She said that she was in the process of pitching Cancel House, a reality show where canceled multimillionaires like you live in only a $5 million house in the valley, and Dr. Drew counsels you. If your husband agrees to do the theme song, then we will add you to the deck, which I thought was an amazing way to kind of close this out. Like I said before, to me, there just feels like there's a bit more serious things going on in the world than Chrissy Teigen being canceled for something that happened 10 years ago. Let's see if she is better moving forward. And hopefully, we won't have to see these Instagram posts from her every single day. All right, you guys, that's everything that I have for you. Let me know in the comments. Are you Team Chrissy? Do you wish she would stop talking about it? Do you wish people would stop trolling her in the comments? Let's be honest, that's never going to happen. She's a celebrity, it comes with the territory. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. And say hi to me, like I said, on my TikTok or my Instagram. My handle's on the screen right now. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.